Coach, thanks. We're about 12 miles south of the future home of the Chargers at the current home of the Chargers, and that's Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Los Angeles Chargers. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And we are underway in Southern California. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Here we go. Black 80! White, white, white. We own them.
On play action, now Garoppolo. Got his man, it's Williams. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now throwing on first down and completing it. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A.
Here we go, here we go.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Gets it to Gordon. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
I don't mean to jump in on you, partner, but they didn't waste any time getting downfield, did they? I mean, a nice big play there.
3 plays, 3 successful plays in plus territory. Now this defense on its heels a bit.
It seems like they had something targeted there, doesn't it? It's like, okay, we've got a matchup we like coming right out of the gate. Let's go ahead and get right to it.
11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Here we go, here we go. 180!
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. The former first-round pick, Vernon Hargraves, the one who was there defensively.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told, as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Winston and the Bucs take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 18. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. He's got it to Williams. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Winston throwing complete to Mike Evans. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Big O.J. Howard, his intended target. But now it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Working out of the gun, Winston. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that.
Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Allen, the intended receiver. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. Play action now. Winston. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the 1st quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
It's a great job by this secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on 3rd down to bring up 4th.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
The Charger drive about to get going. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now Garoppolo. Buying time to his left. He completes it to Henry. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the 1st quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. 1st quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put your offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up 1st downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
9 yards on the play and a 1st down. On the counter, here's Gordon. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Tackle made by Justin Evans.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
From the 41, Garoppolo forced out to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Carl Nassib. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on 3rd and long? And the pressure gets to him again. Vita Vea. Breaking through to get the sack. On now to kick it away is the punter, Matt Weil. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that.
It seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
Quarterback, don't get nervous.
Now on 2nd and 13, Winston. And Jameis is going to go down in the end zone, and that is going to be a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come up to 6.
A lot of points. A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. A gain of 3, 2nd down. They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. Dancing to his left. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Here we go.
After 1, it's 9-0. Charger football to start quarter number 2. Charger football to start quarter number 2. They'll face a 3rd down conversion attempt here, 3rd and 3. As they've got it with a 3rd down and 3. There's Garoppolo to throw. And he's got room. There he goes left side. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going.
All day, dog. He's coming.
He'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on first down. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Here we go.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Garoppolo now. Flushed out right. And this is going to be incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. Gordon loses the football. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Now whistles here before the snap. Looked like one of the Bucs may have moved. The false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15.
You think you gonna get this? You think you gonna get this?
And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Check the backer, check the backer. Check!
Off the play fake, Winston. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Credit the sack to Joey Bosa. Winston needing a big play after the sack as he leads the Bucs up on 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Winston. It's Williams on the catch. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. From the left hash, this from 37. And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So it's a second missed field goal here in this first half. He'll have to think about that going forward. Maybe time for a little soul-searching as well.
Yeah, the head coach might be looking towards the heavens because you wonder if this will affect the 4th down decision-making going forward. If you get 4th and 3, 4th and 4, situations that used to be calls for the kicker might get a second thought.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Evans. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here, but he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 7 yards there and a first down.
Get that quarterback D-line. Get that quarterback D-line.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he stopped immediately there. Desmond King making the tackle. You don't see that a ton, do you? The cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field.
And the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down. Melvin Ingram dropping the hammer off the edge. Winston needing a big play after the sack as he leads the Bucs up on 3rd and long. Here's Winston. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Melvin Ingram picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. That hurts. If it was running into the kicker, wouldn't be a first down. Roughing, it is a first.
And just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent, just a small tap, so to speak. But when you rough him, here's your bodies are hitting the ground and flying all different places. And the difference is 5 yards or 15. And in this case, that's a big play.
From the 29, Winston. He completes it to Evans. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 16 yards, a first down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now Winston, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Uchenna and Nwosu got the sack there.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely he's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. On play action, Winston. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Denzel Perryman in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
Here we go, here we go.
The Charger drive about to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Throwing now is Garoppolo. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Hey, Delta.
From midfield, here's Garoppolo. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. 180! 45. 12, fellas, here we go. Pretty quiet.
Slam, slam, slam. Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
21, 21. Come. Hey, orbit.
Check 20.
12, 12.
Shift.
Hey, come on, man.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Vernon Hargraves with a pick. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. The intended receiver there, Allen.
At the 49-yard line.
Ready. Flag, what is that?
Crunch time, defense.
Following the interception, Winston. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Jameis to throw it. Going to go to Clement here out of the backfield. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Now Winston. He finds his tight end, Howard. That's complete. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. To throw is Winston. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter.
Check.
Garoppolo on 1st down. Going deep here for Allen. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
Here we go.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. He was looking for Mike Williams that time. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Here we go. 12, fellas, here we go. Twist. 21. Here we go.
Shit.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. He was trying to get that one to Allen that time. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Final play of the half here, Winston. He finds his target. It's Evans. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend, as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach? We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go. Let's do it.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. Rolling to his right. Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT. Oh, and it's no good. He tugged it wide left, and that will keep our score right where it is. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Back to it after the pick 6. Winston. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another blitz coming, and down he goes. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. And defensively going with a dime set, 6 DBs on 3rd and 4. Now whistles here before the snap. Look like one of the Bucs may have moved. After the false start, sets up a 3rd and 9.
Watch the twist, watch the twist.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard, complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
That's trap.
On 2nd down, Clement. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 12 yards there and a first down.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive. And here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Winston. And this is caught by Evans. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable. And Winston lost the football and picked up by the Chargers. He's at the 50. He's at the 30, 20, 10. And he takes it back to the house. It's a fumble recovery and a Charger touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for two.
Check 13. Check 13.
After the fumble recovery, it's Garoppolo. And he's got it. So they try for two, successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Here's Winston. Open man is Howard, the tight end. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. To throw, Winston. And, Jameis intercepted a 3rd time. Trevor Williams with a pick. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that,
and down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Vita Vea able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now they run from the gun with Gordon. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Well, it looks like they caught him off guard on 2nd and very long by running the football. All right, we always talk about tendency breakers and counters and doing things opposite the grain, and that worked very well for them. Picked up really nice yardage, but they still have a lot of work to do on 3rd down.
They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Bucs are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Winston and the Bucs take over now 1st and 10 at their own 15. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Pick 6 all day. Don't throw my side.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Carl Nassib able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. They run the counter. It's Gordon. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Check 50. Check 50. 6-6. Pull it high.
first and goal, Melvin Gordon. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. They'll try again on second and goal after going backwards to the 12.
Undercrush.
Play action. Garoppolo. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Travis Benjamin that time. But now it's third and goal.
Here we go. White. Hey, Alpha.
Garoppolo now on third and goal. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So on fourth down, on comes the Charger kicker, Michael Badgley. Badgley able to punch this one through. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Come on, baby, let's go. Get excited. Let's go.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. They go play action. Winston. And that'll be incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
A second down throw for Winston. He completes it to Evans. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
When Mike Evans sees man coverage, I don't think he's the only guy who gets excited. I'll guarantee the guy throwing the ball does, because guess what? He's got a lot of options about where to place it because of Mike Evans' size and frame.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay! O.J. Howard, 55 yards. And the Bucs are able to cut into that deficit. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Again, it's Winston. Steps away to his left.
We ain't giving up nothing.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that exit, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super tough.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. It was the linebacker, Devin White, there to knock it away. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete. Breaking that one up was Justin Evans. Read it perfectly. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
A great return there of 22 yards. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. On 1st and 10, Winston. Evans has it left side. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now this throw caught left side. A first down there on a pickup of 25. A first down throw for Winston. Looking for Godwin, and he's got it complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans there to make the grab as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
We got this.
The Charger drive about to get going. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Garoppolo. And now Garoppolo lost the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he returns it to the end zone. A fumble recovery touchdown for the Bucs. So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. And you talk about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a second time.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here we go.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Kill.
One, Omaha.
He'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended target, and now it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Complete, Hunter Henry with a grab. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. Well, some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Jameis to throw it. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it. So it's not.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Desmond King picks it. He's at the 50. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45.
Here we go.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. And his throw is incomplete. He was trying to hit Melvin Gordon there, and that'll bring up 2nd down. I want to go back to something you said in the first quarter about winning.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle. As a visiting team, as an underdog, you were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog, winning the turnover battle is a big key, and this one's playing out in this one.
On 2nd and 10, Garoppolo. Now he's going to go up top over the middle. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Allen, the intended receiver. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Following the interception, Winston. He finds his tight end, Howard. That's complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
On 2nd down now, it's Jones. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line. Less than 2 minutes to play. Down to the wire we go in a 1-point game. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. This is Jones. And this time they were ready for him as he's taken down at the line of scrimmage. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. Winston needing a big play after the sack as he leads the Bucs up on 3rd and long.
Hey, check. Mike 50, Mike 50.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there, Hal.
Hey, Mike 50, Mike 50, Mike 50. Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's do it.
Hey, we got Mike.
Zoom.
50, huh?
Hey, they're scared. Here we go. 50. Mike, go.
Winston to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Trevor Williams with a pick. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Here we go.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Here we go.
Now Gordon on first down. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time.
45. Mike, 45.
He's back to throw.
Let's go. Time.
And Allen's got it. That one good for 13 and a Charger first. Back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
You're not ready.
And they take a knee.
Winston on the keeper. It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
And on 3rd and 8, defensively, they're going to beef up the secondary. 6 defensive backs. They go down to a knee, and the new campaign off to a good start. It's a win here in Week 1. So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for Tampa Bay, they can breathe a sigh of relief as they're able to eke out the 1-point victory here in the opener. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for the home team here, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.